St. James,
I'm about to record, Nas. Come on. What are you doing?
I wake up in that zone, nigga, can't nobody stop the magic. While I see I'm the truth, so what I want, I gotta have it. Them niggas problematic, really they just problematics. Holy, 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 yeah, look. It's the guy G-Holy, reppin' G-Holy.com. Alright, so Waka Flocka said some things that people ain't like, you know what I mean? Really, you know, not to quote him on a solid tip, you know what I mean? Just to, you know, a roundabout of what he was saying. He was saying, like, you can't, you know, unless you're making a living from rapping, you can't call yourself a rapper. Like, unless you're making a living monetarily from rap, you can't call yourself a rapper. Now, I'm not here to agree or disagree. Let's just talk, right? Can you call yourself a janitor if you just clean the house, right? Maybe, possibly, you know, like you could be the janitor for your house. Like it doesn't, you don't need a janitor job to justify you calling yourself a janitor. Like a janitor is a person that clean up stuff. So if you clean up stuff, you're a janitor. I'm pretty sure that's I think that's the meaning, but let's just say it is for the sake of this, you know, debate. Can you, because I'm doing random stuff, can you call yourself a driver if you don't drive professionally? Sure, I have a driver's license. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm a driver. You know, do I have to have a CDL and drive a truck for a living to be a professional? You know what I mean? Not even a professional driver, but just call myself a driver. No, I'm a driver. I drive a lot of places, so I'm a driver. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to act like I don't get the sentiment. The sentiment is, you know, you can't call yourself something if it's not paying your bills. I get that, because it's a lot of people saying I'm this, I'm that, but at the same time, they doing something else to pay their bills. So it's like, are you this? You know, it's like somebody's telling you they a singer, but they work at Walmart. It's like, you know, I don't buy no songs from you. I buy like detergent and then I give it to you and then you check it out and then I tell you have a nice day, you know what I'm saying? And then they act like I'm stealing at the door, you know what I mean? Just because I got a little, whatever, Snickers in my pocket. Listen, it's personal. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't, I think at this point we just playing semantics. I think we playing the semantics game with like words. He could have ended this whole argument with just saying, yo, you can't call yourself a professional rapper unless you know, because rap is one of those things that's, you know, an art form. So you can't tell people they don't do something when they're good at it, right? Because like the best rapper in the world is somewhere, you know, working at Wendy's, and the worst rapper in the world is somewhere in a mansion that's afforded, you know, from him being a rapper, right? So it's when you say a rapper, you referring to, you know, in people's minds, you kind of referring to skill. When you talking to a rapper about rap, when somebody say in the street, say, yo, you ain't no real rapper. You're like, nigga, I bust something right now. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What you want? Who want it? Who want a battle? Who said I ain't a rapper? You get what I'm saying? It's not about money. It's about, I do this for real. You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody that play ball. Yeah, you can't call yourself, because the example we gave was you can't call yourself an NBA player if you just pick up a basketball and play at the park. That's true, but you can call yourself a basketball player. You get what I'm saying? Because basketball is an art form. Once again, you know what I mean? It's a physical art form. So when people master that, you know what I mean? They got that step back jumper. They got the three. They got the post game, this, that, and the third. You can't tell them they're not a basketball player. They're going to be offended because they're like, in the physical art of playing basketball, I am a master. So why would I not call myself by what I am? So I think it's a bit of semantics going on. Like people kind of totally acting like they don't see what it, like, that's why I don't really mess with broke people, because broke people is broken, right? Like, and I don't mean like you could have money. You could be like not have money and still not be broke. I'm saying broke people are broken. And every time something come up about money, they're broken in their spirit to the point where they gotta, you know, play the poor side of whatever is going on. You know what I mean? These are the people who side with Democrats just because, you know, they supposed to be for people who got less. But for real, Democrats is not for poor people neither. You know what I mean? Democrats is for middle class. The Republicans is for rich people. Nobody's for poor people. So, you know, I don't like that every time something come up with money, it's all the broke people got to jump out the window like, no, dog, you just acting rich. Like, I'm not on that train. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I can't see where he's coming from when he's saying these things. It's clear. He's saying, if you can't pay your bills, how you call yourself this? I agree to some extent, but I'm big on manifesting, so I can't really go with the whole, you can't call yourself something until you that. Cause if you go with that mindset, you'll never be that. You'll always be what you was and not what you want to be or what you are. You get what I'm saying? If you have the mindset of, oh, I'm an aspiring rapper, you're going to stay an aspiring rapper forever. No, whatever you are, say you that. If you want to be, whatever, I don't know, a fucking gymnast, say I'm a gymnast. That way you get in the mindset of, okay, I'm gonna act like a gymnast. I'm gonna do what gymnasts do. I'm gonna have gymnast qualities. I'm gonna have gymnast, regimen with working out. I'm gonna have I'm gonna eat like a gymnast. You know what I mean? Because if you're aspiring something, that means you can cheat the game. That means you could turn around and be like, well, I'm just an aspiring rapper, so I could take this risk and go to prison for 30 years. You know what I mean? Where if you was like, damn, I'm a rapper, I can't really move like that. That might save your life. That literally saved my life. This way of thinking saved my life. To, you know what I mean? 100%. I can tell you that way of thinking saved my life to where I feel like I am something. So I'm going to move like something. So for manifestation purposes, this is horrible. You know what I'm saying? You don't never want to think I'm a struggling this, I'm an aspiring that. No, you are what you are. If you can't be it, you ain't never going to see it. So I'm not really with it on that, from that front. But like I said, I get what he's saying, but I'm on this side. I'm on the side of say it with your chest, say it with some conviction, say who you are, believe it, and, let it happen. You know what I mean? It's not up to you when it happened, how it happened, but if you then it's got to happen. The universe got to bend to your will. So, yeah, man, that's my whole spill on the Waka Flocka comments. You know what I mean? He said he jumped out the window on some other stuff. Waka, he about to make his rounds. Waka, when you want to be controversial, you know what to do. So, it's the guy, Gioli, repping Gioli.com. Yeah. Might wake up and drop a bag, may wake up and drop a classic. Living in my mind, I really do whatever I imagine. Really making this movie while they jot the captions. They fuck with comedy and drama, nigga. Really, I'm just about the action. This for whoever need to hear that they a champion. And if you see it, then it can be done. Yeah, I used to watch shows on Hulu, I just landed one. I used to dream of them checks, I was just handed one.